What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video. So let's make a little follow-up video, which some of you may be surprised about, but I did appreciate all the comments and all the thoughts that I got on this video, where I bought the Xbox Series S and I compared it to my One X, and I said, you know what? I'm satisfied. I'm gonna end up returning the Series S. After putting a lot of thought into it and reading a lot of your comments, I did decide, you know what? I think it is worthwhile to return the Series S. And for me personally, I wanted to pick up a Series X. So I was lucky enough to do that. Now, it has been a year since these consoles have released, but I was lucky enough to be able to pick it up via GameStop, via one of their bundles. Now, I know their bundles are infamously expensive and sometimes filled with things that are not worth it. This one in particular, not bad. It came with an extra controller, which sometimes I pick up, sometimes I do not. Came with a $20 gift card, which is fantastic. And then it also came with a 3-month subscription of Game Pass Ultimate. And they charged me MSRP for everything together, and I got it pretty quickly once I was able to find the bundle. So now I've owned the Xbox Series X for maybe about a month, and I've just been playing it and kind of comparing it to my PlayStation 5, comparing it to my experiences that I've had in the past, and these are my thoughts on the console. I love this thing. I'm actually really surprised. Not that I am particularly a fanboy of a particular console, but I was not expecting to like the Xbox Series X as much as I actually do. So let's start off by talking about the design. I already had bought the controller before. I was using the Xbox Series X controller on my Xbox One X, and the controller is fantastic, has nice grip to it, and I already made a video regarding that, and I definitely do enjoy the controller. Now, in terms of the console, it's very sleek and actually just looks like a tower PC, and it's very bland, but it does the job. The reason why I love it is because with that design, you can put it horizontal or vertical. I had it vertical for a while, now I have it horizontal. It looks a little bit odd horizontal, but it remains quiet and does exactly what it's supposed to do. As opposed to my PlayStation 5, I'm not sure if it's the coil wind, I'm not sure what it is, but when it starts up, it's pretty loud, and then afterwards, the PlayStation 5 becomes more silent as well. But this console, it just feels more robust. It feels more rugged. My PlayStation 5, honestly, it may just be me. This is my personal opinion. I just feel a little bit more that it's delicate. I feel a little bit more scared moving around my PlayStation 5. I don't know why I have that feeling, but the PlayStation 5 just feels a little bit more delicate to me, while the Xbox Series X just feels a lot more safe, secure, and rugged. I honestly, once it's turned on, I rarely ever hear anything for it, any sound coming from it. And I've been putting it through its paces. I've been playing a lot of games. I've been downloading a lot of games. And the reason why I'm doing that is because Game Pass Ultimate. Now, in my previous video, talked about that I wasn't that interested in Game Pass Ultimate. And I still wasn't. The only reason I got it is because it was included with the bundle. But honestly, it has opened my eyes to the plethora of options available via digital games. Now, I do still prefer the fact that I want to own games. I still like the physical media. I like being able to sell them and trade them. I have heard a lot of your comments about, the digital games become pretty cheap because they do go on sale often. And yeah, it's true. I've noticed digital games do go on sale pretty often. But Game Pass Ultimate is different. You're pretty much in a subscription service, so it's like a Netflix style. And because of that, I've gotten to try so many games that I thought I would never be able to try. And within the first, honestly, 1.5 hours of playing Game Pass Ultimate, I already got my money's worth. I got to play games like Flight Simulator, which is an exclusive to the Series X. Fantastic experience, and I got to just at least try it out whenever I wanted. I played Streets of Rage 4. I was interested in playing that, but I didn't want to spend the money to pick it up. Forza Horizon 5 came out the very first day, and it came out on Game Pass. I've been playing that even though I'm not much of a Forza Horizon fan, but that's a $60 game or $70 game, whatever it is, that came out day and date on the Game Pass. I got to play the GTA San Andreas Definitive Edition. Not the entire Definitive Edition came out for Game Pass, but San Andreas did. I got to at least try that. Then because of this, I've gotten to try a lot of random games that I've heard about. I've never played Skyrim before, but everyone talks about it. So I downloaded Skyrim and I got to play like the first hour of it just to give it a shot. I don't have a lot of time to play these large games, but there's so many games on there that I would never think about playing, but now I did. Hades, the indie game that everyone talked about, I got to play that. Yakuza, Like a Dragon, the new Yakuza game, which is like more turn-based. I didn't love it, but I at least got to experience it. I still ended up putting like 2 or 3 hours into it. And all of that is fantastic because without changing the disc, it's just on there on my console. I am genuinely really enjoying my experience with the Xbox Series X, and I really wasn't expecting that because I predominantly am a PlayStation gamer, and I have been for many years. I still enjoy all platforms. I'm lucky enough to own all platforms, but the Xbox Series X really is a fantastic system. Now I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite. The multiplayer is out. That was just released on that 20th anniversary stream. And Halo Infinite is also going to be coming out day and date. That's a huge deal. These are huge AAA first party games that are coming out essentially for free on a subscription service. I really think that model is huge, and I really think this may represent the future of gaming. Now, besides that, one of the big features that I was not that interested in before I picked up the Series X was Quick Resume, because I was like, I don't have time to play that many games. I'm not able to just hop in and hop out, and it doesn't really do much for me personally. However, I did not realize that Quick Resume just remains that way in that state when you close out a game. So if I wanted to just play a few missions in San Andreas, between a couple of clicks, it will take me right back to where I left off. And then I want to stop and I'm done with my missions and then maybe I want to jump into Yakuza. It takes me right back, even if it's been days later, to exactly where I left off. So I didn't realize that somebody like me who's limited on time, Quick Resume actually really changes everything, because now I'm able to jump in and it'll take me to exactly the point where I left off the last time I played. And within seconds, I'm back into the flow of what I was doing, so I can play for 15, 20 minutes and then just hop in and hop off. These were things that honestly caught me off guard. I really wasn't expecting it. I didn't go in with any expectations. I just knew, okay, I have a TV, I have 4K, I have 120 hertz. I should just take advantage of it, wait, save my money, and just pick up the Series X. I prefer physical media. And actually, talking about physical media, I have all access to all these backwards compatible games, which is one of the main things I didn't like about the Series S. Like, I can put in all my old Xbox games, most of them, the majority of them will actually play. They just added a whole bunch of more games. So basically, this is an ultimate box that includes all of the history of the Xbox console in one single console. One single PC Tower style box. I honestly am super impressed by this console. I think it's a fantastic addition. And although I don't know if I will become an Xbox gamer in terms of my third-party games, I still prefer playing my third-party games on the PlayStation. All I know is that ever since I picked up this Xbox Series X, I do not regret it. And the Halo Infinite multiplayer so far has been so fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to the release of Halo Infinite. So those are my quick thoughts. I appreciated all the comments that I got on my last video regarding the Xbox Series S, and I'm very happy to say that I am really happy to be jumping into the Xbox ecosystem. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you going to be picking up the Xbox Series X? Are you satisfied with your Xbox Series S? I'm curious to know. And until next time.